Thank you, sir.
A round of applause, please.
The resident representative of the Overseas Fisheries Corporation Foundation of Japan. And I wish to acknowledge the presence of your esteemed colleagues from the OFCF. The Director of Fisheries and senior officials, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great honor to officiate at the signing ceremony of the transfer of ownership of equipment, including ice plants and a hire truck from the Overseas Fisheries Corporation Foundation of Japan. I'm very pleased that all phases of the installation work under the existing Memorandum of Understanding has been substantially completed, and the project is now moving on to its final phase. That is the handing over and the signing of ownership. The signing of these transfer documents reaffirm Fiji and Japan's long-standing relations. It has been a relationship that Fiji has benefited a lot, and one that we will always be grateful for. On this occasion, the transfer of ownership reflects the successful execution of the 7th phase of our fisheries development assistance for Pacific Island nations. So on behalf of the Fijian government, I would like to take this opportunity to extend our sincere appreciation to you, sir, to the Overseas Fisheries Corporation Foundation of Japan, especially for your contribution to this project over the years. Fiji, through the Ministry of Fisheries, is indebted with the continued support received from OFCF. And I would like to thank in particular all the engineers from OFCF who have traveled all the way from Japan, not only today, as we can see a number of them, but also over the years, to help us to install the equipment in Fiji. We thank you in particular for the commitment, your presence. You have helped our technicians to successfully implement the projects on the ground. And this is, has been a very good development since the signing of the MOU last year. So please allow me to briefly touch on the support of the Government of Japan through the OFCF. Since the establishment of the Fiji office in 1990, the OFCF has expanded its support through various means, including in particular infrastructure development as one of the most important pillars of assistance. OFCF has been supporting the Ministry of Fisheries for the phasing out, in particular, of ozone depletion substances, or ODS, for a number of ice plants and ice-making machines. This is through the installation of new ice plants that are more eco-friendly. OFCF has also helped with the replacement of defective machines, and it has supported the ministry and the Fijian government through vehicles, including a storage truck and also working tools for the technical and services division of the ministry. All these ongoing assistance has enabled the ministry to improve government services to the people of Fiji, to the communities, the people that we serve out there. And I believe that their lives have started to improve, their livelihoods, and it's because of the kind of assistance that you have provided, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, climate change, COVID-19, and the frequent natural disasters, they continue to challenge each one of us to press the reset button on how we plan and how we, especially how we look at plans both in the immediate term and the long term. I'm happy to say that the Ministry of Fisheries has a 10-year strategic development plan, and in this plan, it features the kind of assistance that we receive from the OFCF. So in this regard, it is my pleasure to officiate at the signing of this transfer of ownership documents, particularly for the newly installed ice plants at Navua and Rakiraki, and also the handing over of the hire truck. It's a 7-ton truck, and ice machine spare parts and working tools. Ladies and gentlemen, in moving towards creating a better and clean environment, Fiji is more grateful to be the first recipient of this eco-refrigerant project the installation of the 2 new ice machines in Rakiraki and Navua. Thank you very much indeed, sir. The United Nations printed a report on the state of the world's poverty, ladies and gentlemen, and Fiji reported the poverty rate at 16.76% in urban areas and 31.9% in the rural areas. Under such circumstances, this project is critical to ensuring the expansion of opportunities, the stable and reliable, consistent supply of ice and associated services to the people in the rural areas. And this is critical in government's services. The economic spin-offs of these projects will directly benefit small-scale fishers, the businesses, and will help steer the nation to economic recovery. This will further strengthen our two countries' ties and relations that have started many decades ago. Today marks a milestone achievement of our joint endeavor for the development of Fiji's fisheries sector, and I'm confident and very positive that this partnership will serve our countries well, and importantly will do well for the people that we serve. Sir, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to officiate at the signing, and I thank you indeed for this opportunity. Thank you.